Could you imagine on this night, you're just on the street walking home and you hear that coming from above you? I would stop everything I'm doing and just be like, what the hell was that? Like, you know what I mean? Hello, everyone, and welcome to another React video. My name is Draven, and recently we did a reaction to Chalk Outlines Live by Ren and Chinchilla, or Renchilla, as the comment section has endearingly decided to call them. And if you haven't seen that video, feel free to go check that out right up there. And I am still buzzing from that reaction because what a powerful song that was. Ren, I'm pretty familiar with. I've seen quite a few videos of his. Somehow Chalk Outlines and today's video, How to Be Me, also the live version, are two videos that kind of just skipped my radar. I guess I didn't check those out. They've been out for a couple of years now, and it's just two of them that I haven't seen yet. But I'm glad because now I get to react to them and share the experience with you guys. And I remember in Chalk Outlines, I had mentioned that I need to listen to more Chinchilla. And a lot of you have given suggestions for solo Chinchilla songs, but then a lot of you said, hey, by the way, they have another song together. You should probably check that out. So because I'm still kind of riding the high of that video that came out about a week ago, I want to get right back into it and knock this performance out of the way, and then eventually move over to Chinchilla and check out some of her solo stuff. But that being said, let's get right into it.
Shut up, Draven.
It's Ren and Chinchilla.
Oh, 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 oh,
Holy nails. Ooh. Before we get too far into it, usually we stop at about a minute. We're 37 seconds in. I love how this starts off almost with them like tuning to each other. And this video obviously is way more obvious that they're doing this live. It took me at least 3/4 of the Chalk Outlines video to realize that this was like a one take live performance, even though it said live in the title. I just didn't clue in because I'd never heard the original. Same with this one. I haven't heard the original. But this one, obviously, way more obvious that they're doing a live performance. Him starting off with the breathy 4 count, or the, I don't know what the count was, but that breathy lead in with the count, and then them, I guess, tuning to each other, and now getting into kind of the heart of the song here. So very cool to see that this is the process that they use to get ready to perform the song. So let's go right back to the start like we always do and check it out again. Chinchilla sounds like a ghost, like the traditional like cartoon ghost. Vibrato is beautiful.
I don't feel safe in this bed. There are voices in my head. I've been talking to the dead, and the fear baptized me. My kingdom turned to dust, and I watched all my riches rust. Have I lost the Midas touch, or do sad eyes blind me? Over and over we go.
I was super quiet during the whole opening sequence because something about Ren, he just commands your attention. Like when he speaks or when he sings, you're so fixated on him because everything he says and all his writing and all his music is just so captivating, and you look forward to the wordplay that he's going to use, and this is no exception. This is fantastic. And now you add Chinchilla on top of it, who's got a hauntingly beautiful voice. So it's just such a good mix that I didn't want to talk because I didn't want to miss anything. But it's a reaction video. I should probably do some talking.
Me. Over and over we go, over the hills and the valleys below. Oh, and it follows me home, and it suffocates me. No, I can't breathe. I said, oh, I can't breathe. All I know.
Oh, man.
Is I forgot how to be me.
Unrelated to anything, one of my favorite sounds in the world is when a guitarist's fingers slide across the fretboard of an acoustic. Just that squeak sound. Oh, one of my favorite sounds in the world. Anyway, carry on. This is just, it's so good. And that's all I'm really going to be able to say is just how good it is. But let's keep going.
I don't feel safe in these halls. There are bruises on the walls. There are bodies in the floors, and they breathe so loudly. I wish I could move, get up and walk right out this tomb. Do our saviors die too soon? For my sins surround me. Over and over we go, over the hills and the valleys.
That overlap is so good.
It follows me, follows me, and it suffocates me. I can't breathe. I said.
Stop. What? Jesus, that was beautiful. The fact that this is all one take live on a rooftop, no less, is extremely impressive. I don't know if there's any other words that I can use other than how good this is, how impressive this is. It's so raw, it's so stripped down. It's just the two of them and a guitar, and it's so good. The fact that you can get this much talent and quality outside of a studio, like this is just raw talent out of these two, and it's amazing to see.
And it follows me, suffocates me. I can't breathe. I said, oh, I can't breathe. All I know is I forgot how to be me. Hallelujah. Where is my God? Where are you? Hallelujah. Nothing is pulling me through. Hallelujah.
Last thought I have, because we're probably going to ride this out to the end here, is could you imagine on this night, you're just on the street walking home, going to the store, going to a restaurant or something, and you hear that coming from above you, I would stop everything I'm doing and just be like, "What the hell was that?" Like, you know what I mean? That's got to be the biggest treat is you're just walking around and then you hear that coming from the heavens, basically, because they seem to be pretty high up above the skyline of the city. So, yeah, pretty. That'd be a cool moment.
Where's my God? Where are you? Hallelujah. Nothing is pulling me through. Hallelujah. When I don't know how to be. Hallelujah. I forgot how to be me. When he gave up the fight, a quick decision late in the night that stayed with me for all of my life. I miss you so.
I don't know the backstory on this song, but I feel like it's someone maybe close to him that took his own life or her own life. Or it's a part of the you know that whole Screech storyline that he had going on. It might be a part of that as well, but yeah, that was amazing. Let's go talk about it. All right, that was How to Be Me by Ren and Chinchilla. And obviously, Ren and Chinchilla are just vocally superior humans. I mean, their vocal techniques are insane to listen to, both on this one and Chalk Outlines. I was completely captivated, blown away. I'm not going to insult you guys by trying to get into kind of the nitty gritty details of their voices and what they were doing and their breathiness and all that stuff. I have zero knowledge on that kind of stuff, so we're just gonna kind of skip all that. What I do want to talk about are the themes, I guess, of this song. Obviously, well, I'm gonna say obviously, but to the best of my knowledge and in reading the lyrics afterwards, I get the sense that this song, the overarching kind of theme is loss and how it affects people differently and in different aspects. So I think the aspects that it touches on here are your own identity, religion a little bit, and just like a survivor guilt, maybe. So based on the lyrics that I'm seeing here, and this song might be completely rooted in a personal experience that Ren has had in his life, but these are all universal kind of feelings and emotions that people can have. So looking at these lyrics here, the first paragraph, an identity crisis. So if after a loss, are you the same person? Do you have any kind of guilt for being the one that's still around? You know, things like that. And just never feeling safe in the hallways you used to be familiar with. You know, the lyrics here say things like that. I don't feel safe in the halls. There's bruises on the walls and the bodies in the floors. So it's all those familiar things that you're used to. So maybe it's your childhood home and you lose a parent, or you lose a child, and all of those sounds and smells and sights that used to occupy your senses aren't there anymore. So now you've just got these remnants and these kind of memories that are haunting you all the time, and like you just kind of hate being there. So I think maybe that could be one of the themes here, and I'm just hypothesizing here. I'm not an expert in any kind of subject matter like this. I'm not a psychologist or a psychiatrist or anything like that. I'm just kind of going off of the feeling that it's giving me. The other part that I was mentioning is the religion. So near the end of the song, there's like a 4-line section where he says, "Hallelujah, where is my God? Where are you?" So it's, to me at least, is all this bad shit keeps happening, or this bad thing has happened. Like, where's my God to be like, hey, come here, I got you? You know what I mean? So it's the religious people that are like, you know, I'm devout, I pray, I try to do good, and bad shit still happens. Where's my God? Like, where are you? Where were you to help me in this situation? Again, that's what I'm pulling out of this. I could be completely wrong. I'm just kind of reading the tea leaves here and just trying to see what the lyrics are giving me and making sense of it on the fly. I don't script any of this, and it's probably very obvious that I don't script any of this. That's kind of the feelings that I'm getting out of this performance. And even though it's all wrapped up in pretty, like I said, in chalk outlines, downer-ish material, it's meant to be a reminder to pick yourself up. Even if you have to go on autopilot sometimes just to get through the day. So this falls into the I forgot how to be me, even though you're not consciously being you and doing all the things you love doing and being present. Maybe you're just on autopilot today, and that's okay. Whatever gets you to tomorrow, tomorrow's another chance to get it right, or to remember, or things like that. So if you need to be on autopilot for today, be on autopilot, but don't give up. Like, tomorrow there will be, the sun will rise again, kind of thing. This too shall pass. All those lovely motivational quotes that you can run through your head, they're all very true. So you need to kind of stay the course. And if it means being on autopilot and eating dry ramen noodles that day and not drinking enough water, but enough to get through the day, we've been there. Do that. Get to tomorrow. Tomorrow's another chance to try again, to get it right, and to remember who you were before whatever situation put you in this kind of mood. So that's what I pulled out of it. I could be completely wrong. There might be an explanation somewhere online where Ren says, no, this is about, this, and this. And I look like a complete asshole. And I don't know. Maybe I got it completely wrong. But that's at least what I'm pulling out of this. And you guys can let me know what you pulled out of it by heading down into the comments and letting me know what you think. And also, while you're down there, please leave suggestions to other songs that you would like to see reacted to. I've already got a whole list of Chinchilla stuff. I'm already quite familiar with a lot of Ren stuff. If you know of any other artists that are in this vein, that would be cool to check out. So please suggest something like that. Or Chinchilla or Ren, please feel free to suggest anything. It may not have been suggested already. So feel free to do that. Also, if you feel like we deserve it, like the video, subscribe to the channel. YouTube thinks you're going to like this one, so go check that out. And as always, we'll see you at the next one.